Good evening. It's February 12th, 2025, Wednesday. It's my honor and pleasure to be speaking with Mr. John J. Jeckovich. How are you doing today, Mr.?
Good, I'm doing terrific.
You're looking wonderful.
Yeah.
I heard you went to a party today.
A party?
Weren't you at some type of party with a band playing and people singing?
Oh, that was a happy hour.
How was that?
That was nice, yeah.
You had a good time?
Oh, yeah.
I heard you had a special guest came by.
There?
I heard you had a special guest visit you.
Oh, yeah, I had what's his name? That kid, what's his name?
No, I heard you had a special guest. Your great-granddaughter came by today.
Oh, yeah. Remember?
Yeah.
Well, she's here. She's here, yeah.
She's a fine young lady. She just got back from Martinique and yesterday.
Yeah, she's got a little pimple something all over her, though.
First day back, she came and visited Mr. John J. Jeckovich, and then she came back today, and she's off to Bible study somewhere in Florida. God only knows, but very proud of her. She's a great granddaughter, and Mr. Jeckovich is so happy to see her. So you're looking well today.
Yeah.
You're looking well. Did you have a nice dinner?
Did I have no? Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Jeckovich was in World War II, and he was in Company H, the 2nd Battalion of the 291st Regiment of the 75th Infantry Division of the U.S. Army during World War II. Mr. Jeckovich lives by the motto, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. We're getting close to the end of your book. How many pages is it?
The new book?
The book you wrote 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
849 pages.
Well, we're on 819, so you got to get this new book going.
Yeah.
Some material.
Yeah.
I still had a lot of notes over the last 4 months. They weren't long text messages, but do you feel up to answering any text messages?
Go ahead.
They're very light. There's nothing heavy. Give me a minute. I'm going to pick up the ones we haven't read yet. Give me a minute. In one word, sum up society today.
Society?
Today.
Turmoil.
Turmoil, yeah. What drains your energy?
What range?
What drains your energy?
What drains my energy?
Yeah.
Frustration.
Frustration, okay. All right, let's see what else they ask. Mr. Jeckovich, finish this sentence. If all else fails...
When all else fails?
Yeah.
Piss in the lake.
Do you like stargazing?
Stargazing?
Yeah.
I never did it.
I thought you did when you were at Letcher State Park or Bowman Lake. You gazed.
Oh, you remember camping.
What do you take too seriously?
What takes me seriously?
What do you take too seriously?
What I'm doing?
Yeah, what do you take too seriously?
Country's gone to hell.
Okay. What was your worst date you ever had?
Date?
Yeah, what was your worst date you ever had?
What do you mean date?
A boyfriend, girlfriend going out?
Oh, that Rose Kaminsky, she was, her father worked with Kimberly too. And she keeps telling me, you gotta go to college, you're not gonna be like my father. I don't wanna be a millwife.
Oh, okay.
She married some guy in the office with Wisconsin.
With a suit and tie?
Yeah.
Okay, suit
yeah,
and tie.
she's gone.
Ironically, the guys that worked in the factories with all their overtime, they made much more of a weekly income than the suit and ties that work.
Yeah, but it's the prestige. It's the prestige.
Okay, well,
I worked at a stupid factory. I made more money than a lot of guys that were putting up a big air. They worked in this stupid office.
Well, they're all pushing up daisies and you're still here, so that's
Who?
great. They're all pushing up daisies and you're still here, so there
Well.
you go. At what age in your life did you learn the most?
What age of my life did I live with the most?
At what age in your life did you learn the most?
When I was 18.
Oh, okay. And why did you say that?
Well, I say 19, I was in the service.
Oh, okay, so when you're in the
You
service.
learn a lot in the service. You learn a lot in the service.
Okay, okay. That's good. Let me see. Don't go away. Have you ever fired a gun before entering the military?
No, never seen a gun, never seen a pistol.
After you got out of the military, did you ever fire a gun?
No, I stopped all that. Never had a gun in the house.
Okay, then. But during the war, you must have shot over a million rounds with your heavy-duty machine gun.
Instruments, yeah. Well, I was trained for that. I was 19 years old. They told me to do this, you do it.
You do it, yeah. Would you recommend most young men go into the service?
Yes, yes. Remember they had the CCCs for a while? Back in
Yeah.
the 39s? The young kids go to the CCC, build roads and everything.
Yeah.
Civilian Corps.
Yeah. Describe what your retirement feels like now in one word.
Boring.
Boring, okay. 40 years of being boring, yeah. Are you neat or messy?
I'm neat. Fussy.
A fussy, okay. Do you like to travel?
No, I don't like to travel, no.
What sounds relax you?
What?
What sounds relax you?
What time?
What sounds relax you?
What sounds?
Yeah.
Good music.
And what kind of music would be?
Huh?
What kind of music would you like to listen to?
Let's see, waltzes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Benny Goodman and
Huh?
Benny Goodman.
Well, you want the modern dance bands.
Yeah.
Tex Medesky, Glenn Miller.
Have you ever given blood?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Who is your favorite comedian?
Who was my favorite comedian?
Yeah.
Let's see, the guy back in the 1930s. Who the hell, what was his name? Yeah, there were a lot of comedians at that time. They don't see too many comedians now.
When did you first realize that life is short?
Life is short.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think it was short. I think it was more into life than you thought it was.
Have you ever had a run-in with the law?
No.
No. Uh-huh. What's your favorite time of year?
What winter?
Winter, okay. Have you ever judged a book by its cover?
No, I judge a book by what I read in it.
What makes you feel unsafe?
Unsafe?
Yes.
The crazy world we're living in now.
Do you like your age?
Do I like my age?
Yes.
I can't do anything about it.
But do you like the age where you're at now?
No, I like my age at 18, and know what I know now.
Yeah, that'd be
great. Yeah.
That'd be like winning the lottery. Mr. Jeckovich is knocking on the door of 100. In 2025, Mr. Jeckovich will be 100. When he was born in 1925, his book tells you about how simple things were. gasoline was 7 cents to 9 cents per gallon. You could fill up your 6,000-pound car for a dollar or $2. Houses, really nice houses, brand new, were $1,000 to $2,000. And also a brand new car was only $600 or $700. So times were simpler then, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You went through the Depression. Do you remember? Was your life hindered by the Depression?
No, I was young. I was 16, 17, 14,
So it didn't
15.
bother you one single
I didn't
bit?
realize it. I didn't realize. I had new clothes for Easter. Had 3 square meals a day. Lived in a warm place.
Do you brood about anything?
No. Do I brood about anything?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What is the meaning of life?
What is the meaning of life?
Yeah,
You're on this earth and then you leave this earth. That's it.
I see. Do you think all is fair in love and war?
Most of the time, yeah.
Okay.
Depending who you love.
How do you feel about getting older?
Well, you can't do much about it.
Okay, right.
You can't. You take what you got.
Are you a positive person?
I think I'm a positive person. Yeah.
Okay.
I complain a lot, but I think I'm a positive
Yeah,
person.
yeah. Is external or internal beauty more important to you?
External beauty would be thinking of how your mind acts, how you react to it, or your emotions. That's important to me. Yeah.
Mr. Jeckovich, we heard on all your podcasts that you had many jobs. What's the oddest job you ever took to earn a buck? What was your oddest job you ever had?
I think I was an usher in the theater.
Usher at the theater. Who have you learned from the most?
Who have I learned from? Who? A person?
Who have you learned from the most? What person did you learn from the most?
My mother.
Your mother. I see. How about your Uncle Johnny?
Well, I would say Uncle Annie, not Uncle Johnny.
Uncle Andy.
Uncle Johnny was negative. Yeah.
He was negative. What is one thing you hope to do before you die?
Well, one thing I hope to do before I die.
Yeah.
Get my mind settled out and get people I love getting straightened out, helping them out before I go.
Okay, that's really nice. Okay. What is the scariest thing you ever done in your life, Mr. Jeckovich?
What, the what?
They say, Mr. Jeckovich, we listened to your podcast of World War II and all the other things you did. So what is the scariest thing you ever been involved in?
Well, I was in combat. That was the serious thing.
That was the scariest
You
thing.
had to make a quick decision. Now, I was shot to the legs. I never shot for the stomach or the heart.
That's a hell of a great point. That's a great point. Do you always wear identical socks? Because if they seen you get a lot of clothes on this podcast, do you always match your socks?
I wear probably black socks. I don't wear white socks, no.
You always match them, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Are you a person that stays organized?
Oh yeah, I'm organized, yeah. Up to a point, yeah.
What is your favorite outfit?
What was my favorite outfit?
The clothes you'd wear?
Pair of jeans and a good chariot, and that's it.
Okay, okay. Do you regret not going to college?
Yes, yes. I was told a couple times to go to college. I had an application in, and then my father died. That's
Right,
that killed
they
that.
read that in your book, yeah.
Yeah, that kills that.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Do you think any kind of afterlife exists?
No.
No, okay. Use one word, Mr. Jeckovich, to describe your confidence level.
My confidence level,
Yeah,
90%.
90%. What is your favorite flower?
Flower?
Yeah.
Delphinium.
Oh, wow, yeah. Do you bite your nails, Mr. Jeckovich?
No.
How often do you laugh, Mr. Jeckovich?
How often do I laugh? When I hear something funny.
Did you have a nice day at the happy hour today?
Oh, yeah.
Anything there that made you laugh?
Yeah.
Did anything there make you laugh?
Yeah.
What's a memory, Mr. Jeckovich, you think of often?
What?
What memory do you think of often?
What memory I think of what? My, when I was a kid, 10, 11, 12 years old, how my mother used to cook, and my father used to come home from work, have supper and that. It was a family. I'm family oriented.
Okay.
And I had a good family at home.
Beautiful. Have you ever been called a troublemaker, Mr. Jeckovich?
No.
Trying to pick up the ones we didn't read yet. Are you an introvert or extrovert, Mr.
I'm
Jeckovich?
an introvert.
Okay. How many pairs of shoes do you own, Mr. Jeckovich?
2.
Because we see a lot of clothes coming your way.
I see a lot of clothes coming in.
Yeah, well, you're always getting clothes from gifts from people and shoes.
Oh, yeah.
You also got cowboy boots.
Not so much shoes, but the clothing. Yeah, I'm surprised. And I hope Jen
I am.
Thank you.
You wrote the notes.
All that stuff coming in, my God. A leather coat.
Yeah.
A leather coat.
Hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
Those cowboy boots were like $700.
It's just not gotten cold enough for him to wear it.
Minutes.
13.
What?
It's not been cold enough for you to wear that leather jacket.
Yeah, now. Yeah.
Are you ready for more, Mr. Jeckovich?
Go ahead.
Mr. Jeckovich, we noticed through your podcast you had many jobs. Could you ever be a mortician?
No.
No? And all these people are listening. I hope they listen to these answers because they've sent them out maybe a few weeks ago or maybe a month ago. We just didn't. Have you ever scuba dived?
Scuba dive? No.
No. Do you have a chip on your shoulder?
No.
How did your parents meet, Mr. Jeckovich?
How did my what?
Parents meet.
How did my parents meet?
Because they're both from the old country.
Well, they didn't meet over in Europe. They came over separately. And I guess my mother met in the church. And my father probably worked for some carburetor probably.
Okay. Have you ever owned an aquarium, Mr. Jeckovich?
What?
Have you ever owned an aquarium?
Yes.
How did that go?
We had it for about a year and that was enough. It's a lot of work.
Describe 2 funny traits, Mr. Jeckovich, about your father.
To what?
Describe 2 funny traits, Mr. Jeckovich, about your father.
Funny traits?
Yeah, funny traits about your father.
Yeah. When you got a couple of little kids around, he loved little kids.
Your father did?
Yeah.
But besides that, he was all serious, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. What, Mr. Jeckovich, we heard you ate a lot of pancakes during the military. What's your favorite pancake topping?
Syrup.
Syrup. When you die, Mr. Jeckovich, do you want to be buried or cremated?
Cremated.
Do you want to go to Arlington, or what do you want to do?
Well, I don't think I'll get to Arlington,
No,
no.
you can't go to Arlington.
Huh?
With all your credentials, you could go to Arlington.
No, I don't think so.
Well, we'll talk about that later. That's not the appropriate time. Let's see. Let's see what else they say. Is change easy for you, Mr. Jeckovich?
Is what?
Is change easy for you, Mr. Jeckovich?
No, I don't like to live. I don't like to live my comfort level.
Mr. Jeckovich, we noticed you gave up most of your life from 11 years old to your mother dying at 89. What has been your greatest sacrifice?
My greatest sacrifice?
Right.
I don't think being at home watching the family of my mother was a sacrifice.
Okay.
I think my big severe act was when I lost Leap.
When you lost weight?
Donald Leap.
Donald Leap.
Yeah.
By the way, Donald Leap worked with Mr. Jeckovich during World War II. Mr. Jeckovich was the head heavy-duty machine gun gunner, and it took a lot of assistance, like someone carrying the ammo.
You know, the whole squad.
Carrying the tripod.
Bring ammunition back before, get the ammunition back.
And then one time, a dirty bomb blew up over Mr. Jeckovich and Donald Leap's head. A dirty bomb is a bomb that they fill with crescent wrenches, tools, razors, anything nasty they put in there, right?
Yeah.
And it blew off Donald Leap, one of his best friends in the Army. It blew off his head, and the only thing that was hanging was his Donald Leap's glasses from his ear. So Mr. Jeckovich had to remove that, and he wrote a beautiful letter to his mother and father, and that was a very sad day. This boy was only 18, 19 years old. But Mr. Jeckovich, when he went in the war at 18 or 19, he was extremely street smart. Was Donald Leap street smart?
No. Well, his father and mother were lawyers, and he was babying at home.
Didn't you always tell him to stay low?
I always figured he was under my foot. I always watched him. I was real upset when I lost him.
Yeah. So that's 80 years ago, and it read space in his head every hour of the day. Ironically, Donald Leap's brother, and we didn't find this out until it was too late, Donald Leap's brother moved 2 blocks away from Mr. Jeckovich in Florida. They were both retired, and we found out when Donald Leap's brother passed away that he was Mr. Jeckovich's neighbor 2 blocks away for over 20 years. What a shame they didn't know that to get together. They would have had some fond memories to speak of. Let's see. Yeah. How independent are you, Mr. Jeckovich?
How independent am I?
Yeah.
I don't ask for favors. I don't ask for anything that I shouldn't have asked for. I think I just go along with what's given to me, and that's it.
Mr. Jeckovich, have you ever played a violin, piano, guitar, or organ?
I played an organ. I played a accordion.
Well, an accordion was a big thing back then.
Oh yeah.
It was a big thing. And all the Polish bars, they had accordion music.
Yeah.
At weddings. In fact, your neighbor on Orleans Avenue played the accordion for a business, for a living.
Yeah.
Where did you go for your accordion lessons?
Brother Fitzgerald up for Forest Road, and his feet stunk all the while.
And what?
His feet stunk all the time. He was a good teacher, though.
85 years ago, he remembers his feet stink.
He was a good instructor, though.
And so, did you carry your accordion to the lessons?
Oh, I carried that in the case, yeah.
And that was heavy.
Yeah, I walked from Orleans Avenue all the way up to Porter's Road.
How much was a lesson back then?
$1.25.
$1.25. And he was a damn good teacher.
Yeah, but see, I couldn't play unless I had the music in front of me. I could not play by ear.
Could not play by ear. But he taught you well. Do you think, I have 2 antique accordions, very heavy duty and very elaborate. Do you think if I brought them in, you could play for us?
Who?
Yeah, you think if I brought my accordions in, you could play for us?
Now?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, okay.
Well, I played an organ. I played what's the other thing I played? I played 3 instruments.
Guitar?
No, I never played a string.
Banjo?
I never played a string one. Never played a string one. I played the organ. I played, what the hell's the other one? There's two other ones. They're all wind instruments.
Okay. But you had a great time taking accordion lessons.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What was your worst hairstyle you ever had?
What?
What was your worst hairstyle you ever had?
Hairstyle?
Hairstyle, haircut.
I actually never thought of it. They cut my hair. Yeah. Yeah. I never worried about it.
But back in the 70s, we viewed pictures where your hair was very long. You had your hair.
Oh yeah. I was sitting there. I was helping my son,
Yeah.
J.K. build that.
Yeah. Deck.
That house
Yeah.
that he had. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever, you did a lot of construction, but have you ever demolished a wall or a building?
Yeah, in the service, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
When I sniper up on the second floor, I took the whole wall down.
Let's see what else they got to say that we haven't covered already. At your wedding ceremony with Delphine Stulak Jeckovich, what is it, elaborate, a small, or intimate wedding?
Small, yeah.
How many people were there?
Huh?
How many people were there?
I say 30 or 40. That's mostly relatives, yeah.
Minutes?
3.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Do you believe in ghosts, Mr. Jeckovich?
Ghosts?
Yeah,
No,
ghosts.
no.
Are you a giver or a receiver, Mr. Jeckovich?
Medium.
Have you
I
ever
give and take.
Have you ever built a snowman?
What?
Have you ever built a snowman?
Oh, yeah.
How was it?
I love it. I love swimming. I love skiing. I love tobogganing, ice skating.
All the cold stuff.
Let's see. What still amazes you, Mr. Jeckovich?
What?
What still amazes you, Mr. Jeckovich? Amazes you?
What
In
amazes
life. What amazes you still in life?
amazes me?
Yeah.
The people I have to live with outside of my family.
Okay.
Because the people can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep me posted on time.
Minute 40.
Huh?
Minute 40.
Uh-huh. Okay, hold on. What was your dream car during the day?
What was my what?
What was your dream car during the day?
Dream car?
Yeah, dream car. What car did you really?
Oh, the Pontiac.
Pontiac?
Yeah.
You had a nice
and
Pontiac.
then the international truck, and then the one that Delphi drove all the time.
Uh-huh. Do you have any enemies, Mr. Jeckovich?
Do I have any enemies?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not to kill me, I don't think.
When you were when you were a jogger, Mr. Jeckovich,
Yeah, a what?
When you jogged for 80 years, Mr. Jeckovich, how fast were you able to run?
How fast? I wasn't a track running. I run a good pace. I would not stop.
Okay.
You know, you can't, when you run, you can't stop and start. You got to go, set that goal, to then increase the goal.
I see. What?
35 seconds.
Okay. So we got another one in the books. We still have a lot of text messages I have to read. So we have another one in the books. What do you want to do now?
Watch Trump.
Okay.
Sounds like a win.
What time is it?
Uh,
Oh, it's early, yeah.
okay, so what do you want to do?
When you want to read some of that more?
We'd have to go to a second session.
Yeah,
Because this studio ends in 30 seconds.
10
Huh?
seconds.
The studio ends in 10 seconds. We'll have to pick it up on it tomorrow. Because the studio time is only 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just put Trump on.
Oh,